Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. It's Essie. Today we are going to be doing a cash unstuffing for the third week of August. And I was trying to figure out what I wanted to do for my favorite thing feature, because I like to do that for the cash unstuffing videos. And I think what we're going to do today is a series of children's books, because I ended up buying 2 of them for a gift this past week for one of my closest friends. Her daughter was turning 4. So anyways, let's get started with the cash unstuffing, and then towards the end of the video, I will have the favorite thing. Okay, so today I'm thinking we might not need too much cash because I don't have too many categories I'm unstuffing, and also I do know one of them, the back to school, is going to have quite a bit of change in it. So I'm just thinking I'll just do some ones. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. We'll take just 10 ones, and then I'll see if I need anything else. Hopefully not. Oops. So that will go back into the $1 challenge. I guess first off, we do have a tiny bit of change this week. I think I have to wash this. It's starting to get a little dirty from all the coins. So we'll put that in here. A lot of you guys do ask me where this is from. This is the Bastia coin purse. It is from Hermes, and I did get it off their website. They a lot of times don't carry the Bastia online. I've seen it, you know, kind of pretty hit or miss, and sometimes they'll have it with a bunch of different colors and leathers, and then other times it just isn't on their website. So I do like it a lot because it does, the way it's folded, it kind of keeps the change contained if you want to, you know, search around for the exact change. It's also really pretty, and it's just very, you know, it's very logo driven. So they do sell a lot of these on the pre-loved market in all different kinds of colors, and they do it in exotic leathers as well. So that is this. Okay, so then you see my wallet. I don't have anything. I don't even know why I really do this on here because they don't sweep my wallet. But anyways, gratitude and kindness were spent. And let's see, eating out was not, but I will spend that, or I will unstuff that when I get to the eating out category. So I'll just put this over to the side for now. Okay, so first off, back to school is going to unstuff $261. I'm going to take it out of my box. And I'm realizing I thought at the beginning of when I was stuffing this that I had allocated $825 for back to school for basically one child, maybe 2. And I realized that I am going through this really quickly. So that was something that was not a great revelation, but good to know, I guess, for planning purposes. This included school supplies, first day of outfits, which really was just shirts. I did buy a new pair of shoes I did buy 2 pairs of shoes, so I guess it's adding up. I bought 1 new book bag, lunchbox, water bottle, school supplies, and then what this $261 is going towards is I did join the PTA membership, which was $130 for the year for the entire family. And then I put $100 of hot lunch money on my son's account. And so we'll see how quickly he runs through that. I think regular meals plus drink is about $4. And so far, he's only bought chocolate milk. I think he bought it on the first day. So I was kind of, when I saw the little receipt come through, because everything is digital, I just kind of was like, you know, I had a little teary moment because it was like, oh my gosh, like he's navigating the world now, right? Like he's figuring out how to buy his milk. So chocolate milk, of course, but still. Okay, so $261. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 200, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. And I am going to take some 5s. So 55, 60, and 61, just so I can kind of create some change for myself. Hopefully that will be enough. So that will leave us hopefully with 153. Let's count. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 51, 52, 53. Perfect. I'm wondering, maybe I should make a little bit more change. So I'm going to do another 10 and 2 5s just because I have so many. I would hate to have to start scrambling, but I guess I'll have that in case I need to make more change. So there's the 10s, there's the 5s. All right, so when I was younger, I definitely did not think I would ever really get involved too much with the PTA, but here we are. So a note to everybody starting off early in their careers without kids, never say I will never do something, because chances are you will probably do something. Like, I will never be that parent who, has an iPad open at the restaurant. Definitely that parent. Try not to do it too often. A lot of times there's a lot of whining, but there are moments where you just need that. So again, judgment-free channel here. If you use it, great. If you don't use it, wonderful. But if you're somebody like myself who is a hybrid, I use it in times when I'm desperate. And sometimes if the kids are just being really, really good and they just ask really nicely, I'll let them do it, because I don't want it to be one of these things where it's like, I'll only give it to you if you're acting crazy, right? So anyway, okay, so that's back to school. And then let's go to, I guess we'll go to gas. Go to our sinking funds. So gas will be $63. So we can break this 100. So that will give us, okay, so 63, 64, 65. And then I need another 5. So that'll be 70, and then I need 30. Bit backwards how I normally do it, but 20, 30, 35, 36, $37 is the change for 63. Okay. So that is 20, 30, 40, 45, 6, 7, 8, 9, 50, $51 in gas. And that was to fill up my car. So I drive an SUV, and my tank's bigger than my husband's. And my husband has a hybrid, so it's not a full-on hybrid. They call it an eco. But he gets really good gas mileage, and his tank is a little smaller. So his fill-ups are usually a little bit less. Groceries are going to be $111. So again, I apologize, guys, that this is going to be somewhat of a heavy mom type video. So we have $12 left. But I had my birthday, and then my son's first day of school was the next day. And I, for some reason, in my head, just thought I had an extra day before he went to school to get ready. And so I found myself at like 9 o'clock at night running out to Target, because I realized I had nothing planned for his first packed lunch that he's bringing to school. And I'm definitely not going to go crazy with the packed lunches like you see on some of the like Pinterest and stuff, but he has a little bento box where, it's got all the compartments in it. And I definitely wanted to, at least at I wanted to try the first couple of days to make it super fun. So I had to go out and kind of get things that I knew would fit into the little compartments. And also he gets a snack in the morning. So I needed to think about what snacks I could send him with that were there's an emphasis on being healthy, which totally support. And then also, obviously, you have to be very allergy conscious. So we had a list of what allergies we could not bring to school, especially in his classroom. And so I was trying to figure out what I could send him with as a safe bet that wasn't going to, trigger any allergic reactions. So all that to say is that I was at Target trying to pick up, a wide variety of snacks and prepackaged goods and non-prepackaged goods, just trying to think, okay, maybe a sandwich, maybe, like a homemade Lunchable type thing. I think I made him noodles today. So that was fun. So a lot of these groceries went to basically stocking up lunch type supplies and snacks. And then, just a handful of things here and there. I think we also stopped at the farmer's stand and were able to get like a dozen ears of corn, which is one of my favorite things in the summer. So that was $111 worth this week. Milk delivery is going to be $28. So I believe 25, 6, 7, 8, perfect. This is going to be the last milk delivery of the month because we are going to be gone, and we get milk delivery on Wednesdays, but we're going to be leaving on Friday for 10 days. So it's going to basically cover 2 weeks. So that will be the last milk delivery. I will stuff it because, again, I think I said in the last video, I'm not quite sure how, like, when billing falls and when they calculate it. So I may have one more bill even though I'm not getting milk, right? So, and I might not. We'll see. Eating out is going to take out $80. So 20, 40, 50, 55, 60, and I'm going to take the 20 from my wallet. So we left with $3. Let me grab this 20 before I forget, because last video I got around to chatting a lot and then skipped an envelope. Okay. So 20, 40, 60, 70, 75, and 80. And what did we spend this on this week? So we ended up getting some Korean corn dogs, which I didn't really know what they were. I've seen them on advertising before, but they're amazing. I'm not a big hot dog fan. My one kid loves hot dogs, and there is just something about the cornbread filling, I guess you call it. I'm not sure what they make it out of, but it's almost like, you know, if you've ever had tempura, which I realize is Japanese, but it's kind of like, it's a totally different type of breading, and it's just super crispy and really flavorful. And I was just like, if I ever have to eat a hot dog again, I do not want a hot dog with a bun and ketchup and mustard and everything. Definitely give me a Korean hot dog. And I come from a place where they take a lot of pride in the Chicago style dogs, which I do like a lot. I'm not a big ketchup fan, but no, doesn't hold is not even comparable in the same league as the Korean corn dogs. So if you haven't tried one, you have the opportunity, and you don't mind eating hot dogs, it's really good. Okay, I think that's it. Nope, gifts. Gifts, right, because my favorite thing. So gifts is going to be $84. So let's see. 84. Nope. So I will do 100, and that will give me back $16. So 10, 5, and 1. So my maid of honor, her daughter was turning 4 this past weekend, and she's the same age as my middle son by a couple of days. And on her Amazon wish list was two books that we already have. So there's 3 in the series, and I ended up getting 2 of them because that was on her wish list. And I didn't know if they already had the 3rd, or maybe she didn't even know there was a 3rd. And I will show that after I finish the cash stuffing, but they're just really, really, really nice books. And then the other gift that we did, let me see real quick. What was the other gift? Oh, it was a gift to myself. I went and got myself Chipotle for my birthday for lunch. So, so yeah, that would be it. And then we also had a gift for, oh yes, my nephew. So he is, I think, 13. And so I just thought it'd be nice to send him a little bit back to school gift. So I ended up sending him something on Amazon. That was on his wish list as well. So that is what the gifts were. All right, so kids then is going to take out $30. And this is for what? This was for a couple more back to school type items that we ended up needing. So I realized in that panic mode when I went to Target that night, so 21 left. For example, my son, I ended up getting him tie shoes, and he's not real confident on tying his shoes yet. So I went to see if I needed to get some, like some of them, I think they're like zip cords almost, and you can kind of cinch them tight and you put them instead of laces, or there's other things that you can use to basically hold the shoes closed that then the kids don't have to tie. So I got 2 different sets of that, and I also got some for my birthday shoes, that because I was like, I'm not sure I want to use the laces or if I want to have like the permanent elastics that you can just slide them on and off, and maybe some socks or something, a couple other things. But I realized with my son that if we double tied his shoes, they were fine all day. It's not like when he was at Montessori, you had to take them on and off, or running around with soccer where they would come untied. And also, he's in first grade and he's going to have to learn how to tie his shoes. So we're working on him tying his shoes. And so I'm going to end up probably returning some of that stuff. And if that's the case, then I'll put money back into that envelope. All right, athletics is going to take out, let's see, $196. So 50, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80. 90, 95, 96, which will leave us with 500, 20, 40, 50, 55, 6, 7, 8, 9, 60, 61, and 62. And so this, what did we spend it on? So I mentioned before, I signed my oldest son up for group tennis lessons through the Park District. And then, we ended up buying shin pads for the two kids, cleats for my oldest because the middle one doesn't need them yet. The oldest one needs a game jersey that the Park District sells, but we ended up getting it used from Play It Again Sports, and a couple soccer balls. So let's go in here. Okay. And then the last one will be my husband. Hold on one second. I thought I had his binder out, but I don't. All right, so he spent, it looks like, $28. And what do you guys think it's for? If you guessed food, you would be right. He spent it on food, 25, 26, 27, 28. So he ended up, he's still up at the bed and breakfast. He's coming home in a couple of days before the trip. And he went to like the local bar, which I still actually haven't been to. So he spent some money. So $28 worth for probably a burger and a beer. 21 is left. And he does watch these videos, so I'm curious to see after he sees this what he has to say. But no, he's very supportive and he's great. Can't wait for him to get back home after the tourist season for the bed and breakfast. So that is it for him. So that concludes all of the cash stuffing. Let me count this real quick. So if you're here just for the cash stuffing, you can peace out. You don't have to look at my favorite things, especially if you're not a parent or you don't have any kids in your life that you want to potentially get this book for. 100, 200, 50, 300, 50, 450, 70, 90, 5, 10, 30, 50, 70, 90, 6, 10, 30, 50, 70, 90, 7, 10, 30, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 810, 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91. And that should be $10 over, right? So 891 minus 10 equals 881. And that is what we were expecting to unstuff today. So perfect. So let me just grab these ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I was curious. I was like, why do we have so many ones? It's because we made some change and we didn't really need to. So put that back into the $1 challenge pouch. Get these back for taking to the bank. Okay, and so here are the books. They are the What Do You Do With series. So this one is What Do You Do With an Idea. This one is What Do You Do With a Chance. They are written by Kobe Yamada, illustrated by May Bessam. And then the last one out of the three is What Do You Do With a Problem? And I think this one was the first one. And I just love it because when I was pregnant with my oldest son, I just thought the pictures were really cute. And I also thought that my husband has this hair that kind of sticks out pretty crazy. Always has. It's like if he doesn't use hair product, it just totally sticks straight out. And my son, we thought he might inherit my husband's hair. And so we kind of thought this character in here looked a little bit like him. So that's also why I definitely have a soft spot for this series of books. But it basically takes these ideas where it's a problem, an idea, or what do you do with a chance, and it walks through with, you know, some of the insecurities kids might feel, like maybe you're afraid of the problem, or you're afraid to take the chance because what if somebody laughs at you? And there's a picture in there where people from his town and his relatives are kind of laughing at him. And I just thought that the illustrator was so good in showing like the emotions on this little boy's face, and then the story itself gives a lot of hope when you have something that you're not quite sure of as a child. And so, for example, this one I wanted to highlight is as they're walking through and everything's kind of in black and white or very muted tones, and saying, you know, what do you do with this problem? You're with your little animal friends and you're feeling overwhelmed. The problem became bigger till, you know, he wished he could just disappear, but he's always with a friend, which I thought was nice. You know, he's not alone. And then he decided he was going to do something about it. So he's like building and inventing stuff and drawing up plans. And you see he's starting to get some color here. And then a little bit more color, and he discovers something was beautiful inside the problem. And then this picture comes up where he basically is, every problem has an opportunity for something good. You just have to look for it. And I just thought that was just such an amazing, I guess, I don't want to say moral of the story, but it's just such an amazing perspective to think that, like, if you have a problem, like, you can always find something good in it. You can have it be a teaching moment, can maybe make you a little bit stronger. Maybe it taught you a lesson of what not to do the next time. And so, again, this series, this is the what to do with a problem, but it goes on with what to do with an idea and a chance. And it's kind of the same character, same illustrator, same thing. They use a lot of color versus, you know, monochromatic tones, and then it's kind of minimalist, right? So I feel like it's very low stimulation, you know, so it's kind of a really nice idea away from like a screen time. And these books are available everywhere. I got, I can't remember, I think we got these at it's the local bookstore downtown in our town called Anderson's, but which is really great. They know their stuff, but I know they sell this on Amazon. I think it's like $10 on Amazon. I saw it at Target for like almost $30, so definitely shop around for the best price, but also balancing, you know, where you want to support. So if you want to support small business, you know, that's great. They might be a little bit more expensive, but at the same time, that's local. If you need to get it fast, obviously, Amazon, you can hardly beat it. So anyways, this is one of my favorite things. My kids love this. I love giving this as a gift. So I was really excited to see it on my friend's wish list for her daughter. So that is it for today's cash unstuffing. And like I said, I think I posted the cash stuffing for week 3 not too long ago. And so this one will be going up, you know, pretty soon too. But thank you all for sticking around, and hopefully this was a shorter video than my normal 30 minutes. Bye.